No video in August, unfortunately. August is quite a busy month for me, with school, my birthday, and a wedding to attend, all happening in August, which leaves me little to no time to work on anything. Fear not, however, I have my next video idea planned and it will knock your socks off, buy you new ones, and knock those off again. I am super excited to start working on it once I finally find the time to do so. Stay tuned and stay positive. My bad, y'all. Anyways, hi. So obviously it's been a while since my last video, and to say a lot happened while I was gone is probably the biggest understatement of the year. Mr. Beast got called out for doing several awful things, and his response was making a horrible food product and not talking about the situation. This one guy that claimed to work for Mr. Beast added on a bunch of other stuff that he did that was bad. And then this other European guy comes in and is like, yes, he sucks, but like a lot of this just isn't true. You shouldn't like lie to your audience like that. That's not cool. So most people just don't know what to believe there. The election sucked, the fight sucked, we made all these idiots happy. And the Hawk Tuah girl is somehow still relevant and also just scammed her fan base with a crypto rug pull. Which, come on. You had to have seen that coming. But onto the actual video idea. Licorice sucks. No, don't even start with that. Licorice is disgusting, and I will fight anybody that disagrees with me, even Mike Tyson. I just gotta give him a lot of money in order to let me win. But for real, I am such a licorice hater, it borderlines irrational. Twizzlers? No. Red Vines? Absolutely not. Wily Wallabies? What the hell is that? I hate licorice, so much so that I devoted my entire life to never eating one of those awful pieces of candy for the rest of my life. And then I got this ad on Instagram.
This is licorice from licorice.com. Most licorice has two flavors, chalky or plasticky. I always thought I didn't like black licorice. Turns out I just don't like bad black licorice. Because licorice.com black licorice, this is amazing. It's soft, it's pillowy, it's super flavorful. That's so good. They've got over 50 flavors delivered to your door fresh in as little as 2 days. Go to licorice.com. Which one am I going to try next?
And in another ad, which I can't find because it just isn't showing me that ad anymore and Instagram doesn't let you save ads, I can recall the same dude saying that he is a huge licorice hater, but he really likes the licorice from licorice.com. Now, I don't know if you know this, but 30 seconds ago, I said I was the biggest licorice hater. So then I got curious. Would I like it? Is this licorice as good as people say, to the point where even the biggest licorice haters can like it? So I bought some. Not just licorice, but pretzels, caramel, and taffy too. Because licorice.com isn't just any website, it is one of many websites catered to specific foods. There's also chocolates.com, cupcakes.com, and even nuts.com. Editing Aaron here. So nuts.com is actually not affiliated with any of the other websites made by GOAT Foods. It just has a similar website name. But I still wanted to mention it because it's literally called nuts.com. Like, that's hilarious. Anyway, back to the video. But the first four I mentioned, licorice, pretzels, caramel, and taffy, those were the only four I bought. Now you might be asking, Aaron, why didn't you just buy every single one? That sounds like a pretty fun video idea. Probably because one item from the four stores I actually bought from totaled up to $92. That's right, every single item that I bought had a $9.95 shipping fee. And I was actually getting a bunch of mixed reviews about licorice.com. There are a lot of reviewers on YouTube that actually tried it and said that it was really good. Meanwhile, Reddit absolutely despised it, as they really absolutely despise anything. Licorice.com is super expensive. I will never buy from this horrible company. They'll also have a very high shipping rate. A very poor company to deal with. Stay away. To give you an idea on how expensive licorice.com really is, they charge a ridiculous $16 per pound, plus they have the chutzpah to charge you an additional $9.95 just for shipping. Licorice.com can go to where the sun never shines. The owners of licorice.com want to be millionaires very quickly. Shame on all you greedy people. Also, fun fact, both of those comments were made by the same person. There are also allegations that people didn't get their orders, and then when they tried to email the company about it, they got no response. But when actually buying them, yeah, everything Reddit said was 100% true. The cheapest licorice, which is 10% off currently, is $14.40, with the original price being $16. And when I went to actually order it, every single item I bought said that the cheapest option for shipping is $9.95. And also, they only sell by the pound. Meaning, if you're a licorice hater like me and you want to try this licorice for the first time and you don't like it, sucks for you, you just wasted $16. So that was number one of the 4 additional problems I found when ordering these products, and let's get on to number 2, checkout timers. So when I was ordering these products, I had 4 separate tabs of the checkout page when I was ordering them just to see what the total amount would be. But while checking out the pretzels, I scroll up and realize that there's a timer for me to check out. When I scrolled up on the licorice page, it told me, items in your cart are in high demand. Cart expires in 6 minutes and 24 seconds? You're rushing me to check out and give you money? Which means if you take too long and you're really just thinking about whether you actually want the licorice or not, I guess it just doesn't give it to you? Oh, unless you just close off the tab and then hit checkout again and then the timer just resets. I don't know if they really thought about that. But one thing that is nice is for the holidays, they made it 10% off, and for the licorice one specifically, took off $1.80. Aw, how sweet. Oh, and then I enabled shipping and then it added another $10 on there. This isn't even 10% off. This is more 50% on, because what would have been $16 is now $24.35. And I did that 4 times. And for all 4 of them, I tried to order the most cheap option, which means for 4 of the cheapest options of these 4 websites, it costed a total of $92. But let's get on with problem number 3. So I checked out, I gave them my credit card information, which I definitely regret now, and I hit pay now, and I thought, great, I just ordered the items that I wanted. But licorice.com was not done yet. It was so dead set on milking me for as much money as possible that they gave me not 1, not 2, but 3 item sales. Hurry, your limited time offer ends in 4 minutes. Get the strawberry sour twist now. It's $14.40. Quick. No thank you. I don't want to spend even more money on licorice I'm most likely not going to like. Decline. Hurry! There's another limited time offer that ends in 4 minutes. This time it's 30% off of the same item for some reason. Now it's only $11.20. Which probably really sucks if you hit pay now on the first one, but you gotta get this one for sure, man. You gotta get, it's $11.20 this time. No, like I said, I don't want to pay even more money for licorice I'm probably not going to like. Decline. We totally get it. You're all set on licorice. But what about pretzels? Try our best-selling bundle for 25% off today only. Oh my god, stop asking me for more money. But yes, I got not 1, not 2, but 3 massive sales in order for them to get more money off of me. Okay, so I just want to ask you guys a question real quick. You know when you're trying to Google something on your phone and the exact search that you're looking for shows up, but then right before you hit your thumb on it, it changes and it takes you to a completely different question? Or have you ever tried hitting like the search bar on the top of the screen only for a notification to show up at the exact same time, immediately redirecting you to that app? But yeah, something similar to that happens on these websites, just a lot more scummy. But yeah, remember the 3 massive sales that I talked about literally 30 seconds ago? Come on, you had to have remembered. You couldn't have forgotten so easily. What I've noticed this website do, as well as the 3 sister sites, was that it takes time to calculate the actual price, so the pay now option doesn't show up just yet, and for like a good second, the only option that shows up is decline this offer. Now let's say you're in a rush, you don't even want to know what the price is or anything like that, you have to hit decline. Sucks for you because it's incredibly likely that as soon as you went to hit decline the offer, it magically found out the price, moving the decline offer down and putting the pay now option right there where the decline offer originally was. Meaning if your fingers are too fast but not fast enough, you just paid $14.40 for more licorice that you didn't want. Now, I don't know if it automatically charges your card or it does the same checkout screen, but obviously I don't want to know that because I don't want to spend $27 on 3 bundles of pretzels that I'm probably not going to eat all of. But you may think, oh man, that was pretty scummy, but you hit decline on all of them, so you should be done now, right? Oh, you poor soul. No, because the order confirmation pop-up is even worse. Now what it says is, your order is confirmed. Thank you for your purchase. And for the licorice one, it said, claim your $10 cash back on today's purchase. FreeShipping.com offers you more than just free shipping. The shipping is not free. Join millions of high savers today. Click for more details. And there's redeem my $10 and no thanks. Now here's the thing. I didn't get free shipping. So why is freeshipping.com advertising to me? What would happen if I hit redeem my $10? Now, obviously, I don't want to get scammed unwillingly because I'm getting scammed willingly for this video. So I just hit no thanks. And it proceeds to show 3 more magic money back deals. This scroller with like the dots where you can go left and right wasn't there after the first one. They put that there on purpose after I declined the first one. Your purchase unlocked $15 cash back. You've earned $15 cash back on your first purchase for trying Smarty Plus? What is Smarty Plus? Okay, so Smarty Plus is apparently an order protection business. And when I looked it up, the second result was a post on r/scams. Smarty Plus net scam, charged $19 on my credit card. I was checking my transactions and noticed a charge of $19 from smartyplus.net, whereas I never subscribed to any such thing. I did Google search and found out a lot of people have experienced the exact same thing. So apparently a lot of people have had the same exact issue on multiple websites that are as crappy as this. So that $15 cash back probably goes alongside a $19 subscription. So obviously I hit no thanks. But remember, there's 2 more. Wait a minute. You just unlocked $20 cash back on today's purchase? No way! Get cash back for just trying shipments free. Click claim $20 cash back for details. For details? In order to know more about it, I gotta claim $20 cash back. And let's just look up shipments free. And would you look at that? The second result is on r/scams. I bought a ticket online and this cashback popped up and I thought it's because I used my Amex, as they offer cashbacks often. But after opening it, they're asking me for my card details, including CVV. That's shitty. We've reached past scummy. We're on shitty now. Decline. Oh yeah, and also freeshipping.com, the second result is also an r/scams post. So 3 for 3. Your purchase unlocked 4 months free of SiriusXM. SiriusXM? Get instant access to ad-free music and exclusive content on the SiriusXM app. Now, obviously, SiriusXM isn't technically a scam, but this probably is going to redirect to a website that's actually not SiriusXM and is just going to steal even more money from your credit card. So yeah, that's a total of 7 total deals that they tried to give me after ordering. Now, some of you probably noticed a discrepancy in the order confirmation deals. Let's see, it said claim your $10 back on today's purchase. Okay, $10. And then it was $15 cash back on Smarty Plus. And then it was $20 cash back on shipments free. Do you notice the discrepancy? $10 plus $15 plus $20 is $45 cash back. So not even counting the SiriusXM subscription that was also there, that's $45 cash back on a $24.35 product. That sounds good, but it's too good to be true. And this happened on all 4 orders, which makes that a total of 28 offers that they gave me, including 16 scams. But I check out, I order the licorice. It asked me how I first heard about licorice.com, and I told them that a vending machine told me. Psst. I know you're trying to get a bunch of Reese cups right now, but like, have you heard of licorice? They asked when I first heard about them, and I put 12 months because it took me a long time to find the website. They asked how old I was, and I put 65 plus. I'm very old and very wrinkly. They asked if I had any issues with their store, and in response I said 10% off the subtotal, but 50% more in shipping. What the scallop? No, I did not say what the sigma. I'm not 5. I'm 65. But after that horrible questionnaire, I was finally done and I could move on to the second item of 4. Now for the pretzels, I have a little fun thing to talk about for this one. So on all of them, they have a little thing below the total that says, take it from our raving fans, or our 200,000 customers, or our 1 million customers, or whatever the number. All saying verified customer, but all having the product in their profile picture, which makes me doubt that they were actually verified customers. But let's see what they're talking about with the pretzels. Like, the pretzels look good. I want to see what kind of reviews that they have for it. Wendy G. Wow, without a doubt, the best caramels I've ever had. Caramels? Wendy, I don't know if you know this, but, you're on pretzels.com. So if you got caramels, I have some bad news for you. Okay, let's look at Sarah G instead. These are the freshest, tastiest caramels ever. Bro. It's pretzels! For the pretzels, I said I heard about them from a mobile game. They asked what brought me to their site today, and instead of saying mobile game again, I said I received a text message. Grandma died. Oh my god. They asked if I had any issues with their store today, and I told them, Sarah and Wendy G are both reviewing the caramel in the checkout space. Tell them they're on the wrong site or I'll tell them myself, but very kindly and with great respect and dignity. Triumph emoji! For caramels.com, they asked how I first heard about them, and I said Facebook. They asked what my age range was, and I was 17 and under, specifically a baby. They asked who the purchase was for, and I said it was a gift. You know, even the babies have to pay for Christmas gifts, okay? They asked what my gender was. I said prefer not to say because I can't say it. I'm a baby. They asked if I had any issues with their store today, and in response, I put a bunch of key spam and then said Cocomelon do. They asked what occasion this gift was for, like just because, thinking of you, congratulations, birthday, but none of those were quite right. I put none of the above, and they said please provide us with more information, and I put funeral, which I'm really hoping they do not email me with any follow-ups. I love you, Grandma. Ooh, caramel. Thanks, baby. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the fourth additional problem, and that was their sale. Now, when I was first buying these products, I saw a thing on the front page that said holiday sale. Buy more, save more. Offer ends in under 6 hours. It's our only sale of the year. Come on, chop chop, give us money. Now, originally I was confused because it was December 9th when I was ordering these products, and you're telling me it ends at the end of the day? A holiday sale ending in the 10th? That doesn't sound right to me at all. So I was like, okay, let me wait until this timer runs out and see what happens. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And what? What is this? What is this? You're telling me it just reset to 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 55 seconds? Are you kidding me? Now you might be thinking, oh, Aaron, it might be including days as well. And I ask you this, why not include the days counter as well? Or better yet, just take the amount of days, times them by 24, and put them in the hours section. You want to know why they didn't do that? You want to know why they only said, oh, it's 6 hours, oh, it's 8 hours? Because the lower the timer gets, the more rushed you are to order their products and give them money. Because you want a sale, right? A sale that's still gonna continue the day after, and you're getting rushed for absolutely no reason other than to give them even more money. Our only sale of the year? Yeah, right, buddy. But yeah, the reviewers on YouTube are saying that this licorice is absolutely amazing and worth every penny. The people on Reddit are saying that this business is an absolute scam, and the people on Instagram are just spamming good job Diddy in the comment section. So I don't know what to believe, but I will in 4 to 7 business days.
4 to 7 business days.
So here's the deal. So I did the review portion of this video about 2 weeks ago, and I was actually really proud of it. That was until I went to check the camera and realized that my whole file automatically corrupted. I'm actually getting so sick of this camera. I promise you I am saving up for an actual video camera. Please just stick with me, okay? These issues will not be a thing soon. But I waited a bit, tried to forget the taste of each of these items so I could go for a take 2. Not really as impactful as a take 1, but I still got a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's get right into it. Oh, actually, before we do, so for a palate cleanser, I decided to drink some water between each food item using my limited edition Minions mug. Limited edition Minions mug. Glug, 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 glug. So let's get started. So for the sake of this video's pacing, I decided to do it in order from the ones I like the best to the ones I like the worst. So let's go for the one that I actually like the best, which was the taffy. Just to show you, this is what it looks like. No, I never ate taffy much as a kid. I wasn't really a big fan of like Laffy Taffy, but I got the cotton candy flavor and it actually did look pretty good. This is what it looks like. It kind of tastes like cotton candy, like bubble gum. As for the taste, it's actually not that bad. Hey, this is Editing Aaron here. I'm gonna include music for the review part because while editing this, I genuinely cannot stand the loud chewing noises that I was making during this video. It's so gross and it makes me feel so icky. So I'm gonna put music in the background so it at least disguises the chewing noises. Thank me later. I'll be honest, it doesn't really taste like cotton candy. The aftertaste does. And it's also very sticky, so it's hard to get it out of your teeth. And I have a chipped tooth right here, so I gotta be really careful. But yeah, overall, this one was my my favorite one. The smell is good. The taste is actually pretty alright, even though it doesn't taste exactly like cotton candy. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. But yeah, out of these 4, this is definitely my favorite one. But don't worry, it gets only worse from here. My second favorite was actually the licorice. I'll just open it up for you here. This is what it looks like. I got the red licorice with the sour powder. And honestly, I had really low expectations, but it was actually a lot better than I thought it was. Although that's not saying much because I thought it was gonna be absolutely terrible. This is what the inside looks like. It has like a gummy inside. And while I do think that this is good, I think the gummy part is actually doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Because let me just try the licorice part. The licorice part, it's still like chewy-ish, but it's also really rough. Like it's harder to chew than the actual gummy part. Also with the sour powder, I'm not getting a sour taste at all. I would say Sour Patch Kids is like twice as sour as the licorice, but I gave it a low 6 out of 10 because it is good. But like I said earlier, each one of these items had a $10 shipping fee. And considering the fact that all 4 of them equaled $92, it's good, but not like $20 good. And keep in mind, this was the cheapest option. All 4 of these were the cheapest price that I could buy. I'm trying to be unbiased because I know a lot of commentary YouTubers specifically look at the negative parts of the things that they're reviewing, specifically for content, and if they say anything positive, people will think that they're getting sponsored. Though I hope exposing their shady practices, whether intentional or accidental, really shows that I'm not sponsoring this product, nor am I endorsing any of the products. I just think they're good and not good. That's it. Do I think I actually got scammed by licorice? No. But did I get scammed by these 2 products? Absolutely. Let's start with my third favorite and second least favorite, caramel. I never bought straight up caramel before. I've tried Milky Way before, I've tried the Cadbury Caramella before, but I've never strictly tried caramel itself before. Oh, first I need to get a palate cleanser. Gotta love my minions. It has a very similar packaging to taffy and a very similar shape as well. This is what it's shaped like. So I originally wanted to stretch this out to see if it was very caramelly, like it's supposed to do, but I almost made an entire mess, so I'm not gonna be doing that again. It has the same issue as taffy, but worse. It's like every time I bite it, it turns into like super glue that stitches my mouth shut. I think I'm just not a big fan of caramel. I just don't think caramel is good by itself. I think it is much better when it is paired with something like chocolate, but overall, I'm just not a big fan. I'm gonna give it a 4. Mainly for my own personal opinion on caramel itself, not necessarily this product. But I can definitely see someone out there actually liking this product. As opposed to the bane of my existence, pretzels.com. This is the worst thing I ever tasted in my entire life, and it's also the worst thing I smelled in my entire life. When you open the packaging, it smells like booty hole, but it also tastes absolutely atrocious. I'm gonna get my minion water because I am not ready for this at all. Look, he's trying to take a selfie, and this guy's lowering himself on a rope to photobomb. Don't you just love the minions? During my original review, when I smelled this, I literally gagged. I'm gonna try explaining this without gagging again. The smell is similar to someone sniffing a pair of underwear that they shit themselves in. And in all honesty, after smelling this, I genuinely wanted to just not make the video outright. It was that bad. And the taste is not that good either. And I was excited for this. I thought this one was gonna be my favorite. It wasn't. I am a licorice hater who liked this specific kind of licorice, but I'm also a pretzel super fan, and this is disappointing. Oh my god. It tastes like nothing, but like a bad nothing. Like when you chew it, it breaks apart like a pretzel does. Why am I still eating these? But for some reason, it tastes more like cheddar than it does pretzel. I know cheddar's not in this, but that doesn't change the fact that it tastes like it. And I hate cheddar. This is like if you ever done like state testing and in between those long tests, they give you a bunch of snacks. But because of school regulation, they have to use like the low fat versions that don't taste good at all. I remember getting the cheddar goldfish and it tasted very similar to this. And honestly, being associated with state testing probably made it worse for me. But like I remember it tasted so bad. It looks like it has salt in it, but it does not taste like salt at all. It has a horrible aftertaste. I genuinely do not want to smell or taste this thing for as long as I live. This is a 2 and a low frickin' 2. 1 is supposed to be I literally throw up, and this almost did that. And the fact I spent $20 on this, and this was the cheapest option. Salted honey butter. This did not taste like salted honey butter at all. Why did I do that? So yeah, I guess overall these 4 items get a rating of like, what is it, 5? 7, 6, 4, 2. So overall, all these 4 products get a grand rating of 4.75 out of 10. Alright, now that we're done reviewing the food products, let's actually talk about GOAT Foods. Do I think that they're a bad company? No. However, I think they got a lot to work on right now. I will say, I do like the fact that they're partnering with Dana's Bakery. I think they genuinely care about giving good food items to people and also benefiting these small businesses as well. I really wish I did get something from cupcakes.com or cookies.com because that would definitely be better than this. I do think they're a genuine company trying to sell genuine food to genuine people. But that doesn't change the fact I think a lot of stuff on their website is scummy. And it sucks I had almost nothing to talk about other than the pretzels and maybe the caramel. But while I do want to review the actual products, this video isn't really about the products. It's about how I got the products. Let's get to the actual shady business practices. I don't think they should be lying to their customers with their holiday sale. Only 30 seconds left. It's our only sale of the year. Only for it to immediately reset to 24 hours when it hits 0. Just put a days counter on there too. Like, it's not that big of a deal. If I see a sale that's gonna end in 1 day, I'm still gonna try and get that sale. I generally don't know what the goal is with lying to your customers about a sale timer and then just automatically resetting it. Like, admittedly, it's not a big thing. It's not something that should be worth talking about, but it's also not something worth lying to your customers about at the same time. Number 2, the deals and the scams. I know it's probably unintentional, but putting the decline this offer button on the screen and then moving it down and replacing it with the add now button, I think that's scummy. I think doing that 3 to 4 times is scummy. I feel like whether it is intentional or not, you're profiting off of people that hit the button just a little bit too late and then immediately adding it to their cart. Because there is a chance that they didn't even know that they purchased it and they just continue to hit decline, and then they accidentally paid for 3 more pounds of licorice. And while I do think that that is bad, it's nowhere in comparison to the scams after you're done checking out. This genuinely made me mad. It doesn't matter if those ads were placed there by GOAT Foods. It doesn't matter if it was just a random website that was adding them on there. Putting these get $15 back from shipmentsfree.com ads, which are literally scams if you look it up, after someone is done checking out, that's messed up. And it definitely needs to be taken care of as soon as possible before someone falls for it. While these pretzels either are good or can be good to somebody, that does not make it worth the price. You can get something that is either as good or probably better for a third of the price. Overall, now thinking about it, yes, I was scammed by licorice. Was it good? Yes. But that doesn't mean I didn't get scammed. And that doesn't mean that other people didn't get scammed. This was $92. I could have bought so many things with $92. Something can be good and a scam at the same time. I feel like I could have bought all 4 of these snack items from a different company and it would cost just as much as one of them. I'm kind of repeating myself here, so this is my conclusion. I did get scammed by licorice. There are a lot of cheaper alternatives out there. And this mug is the greatest mug that I've ever had. Look, he's whacking him with one of those like punching bag things. I think that's what it is. Dude, they're literally the greatest thing ever made. But in short, like the video if you liked it. dislike the video if you disliked it, and if you really like this video, consider subscribing and looking at my other videos as well. I am sorry for the month-long hiatus, and I will make it up to you because I have a lot more video ideas planned, and I hope to get them out as soon as humanly possible to make up for this long break. Licorice still sucks. Bye-bye!